Afternoon, everyone. Haven't done a video in quite a while. I'm going to keep this one short. I've been doing a lot of contemplating and thinking and um, not just research, but really watching and listening and reading the things about and in direct response to our election and the upcoming inauguration of our 45th president, who will be Donald J. Trump. And I want to just mostly express how sad I have felt. I felt sad, I felt angry, but I felt incredible sadness. And I have felt tremendous embarrassment for his family, for his children, and particularly for his youngest son, Barron, who is 10 years old. Maybe they don't see it. Maybe they don't. I would hope that they care of how he's been showing up. I was hopeful after his surprise win, and on one day in Wisconsin in his early December, going around thanking his supporters, he actually said that he thought they were going to lose. And then a day or two later on Twitter he said he thought he was going to win. But either way, he will be our next president. And I was hopeful that he was going to be thoughtful, be respectful, to have a sense of diplomacy and dignity and respect for the office of president and for everyone else that he will be dealing with, whether they are a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent, as well as people from across the world, the leaders of other nations, of other cultures. And I have just felt embarrassed for his family and for our nation that he will choose to tweet things that are just insanity, that he's addressing and concerning himself for innocuous issues, for things that a president really needs to have, what's a good way of putting it, a thick skin and a sense of what is important and what is not. And so many things he tweets about, I just cringe when I read it, when I see it in the news. I don't have a Twitter account. I don't Twitter. I don't want to. I don't plan on it. But we can see it. It's not made up stuff. And then for him to be on a stage speaking and to praise the National Enquirer, what I call a grocery store rag, praising the National Enquirer and equating it to being just as good news as the Washington Post. It blows my mind. And I have felt incredible sadness because he refuses to exercise self-control. That, to me, a mark of a man or a woman, of a man, of his stature, of becoming president, whoever holds that office needs to be able to stand square-shouldered and look people in the eye and take it, whatever is dished out. For them, the nastiness, the awfulness, the things that were tremendous insults that President Obama received and were thrown at him and hurled at him. the things that were hurled at George W. Bush and at Bill Clinton, and we go back through history, and that they took it, that they did, that they knew that those insults and whatever it may be, and even if it's criticism that is valid, that they didn't turn around and act like a ninth grader and throw a tantrum. And it blows my mind that this man who will be our president, he will be our president, acts the way he does. And if you voted for him, if you are a diehard Republican or conservative, if you chose not to vote for him and voted for somebody else besides Hillary, are you not aghast too? Are you not just super surprised? Maybe not surprised. Maybe that's it. Maybe maybe I'm just too hopeful. And I'll still have hope that somehow reason will kick in. Because Friday, after he is sworn in and he is president, his life and his children's lives will be altered. It will not be the same. It will not be the same as it is today as the president-elect. It won't. And I'm somehow believing he's not going to like some of it because it's restrictive. And it's going to be interesting. So I'm teaching this evening. I had a busy day pretty much. And I wish you a terrific evening and a good day tomorrow. And until next time, take care.